The deadline for a nuclear deal with Iran is fast approaching, but very few thoughts have been given to what exactly is it that Iran is thinking about a no-deal scenario. There is a shorthand explanation that it will simply increase its enrichment again and the US will slap sanctions, but we need to look deeper into what is the motivation and what are the expectations also on the Iranian side. When I was there in early October, I inquired a lot with my interlocutors about exactly this point. How is Iran prepared for a no-deal scenario? What does it expect from it to happen? And it seems that they have at least mentally prepared them fairly well. The Supreme Leader has always said that he doesn't trust the West, he doesn't trust the Americans, but he will let go with negotiations anyway. So he has hedged his bets on both outcomes. If there is a deal, he will claim victory. If there is no deal, he will say, "Told you so." So he has been preparing his public for both sides, for both outcomes. The economy in Iran is not doing well at the moment, and it can only be expected to do worse. But at the same time, they have lived under sanctions for a long time. They have lived under increased sanctions for roughly 3 years now. And there is a feeling that they will get by, that things will not become so much worse than they have been in the past. From their perspective, what will happen if there is no deal? Yes, there will be more sanctions, most probably, but they feel that they can weather that. And they feel, most importantly, that they are prepared in terms of the narrative that they will use, that they will say, we, the Iranians, we have done everything we could. We have negotiated in good faith, but it has been the West, most importantly the United States, which has in the end refused to make a deal. They will try to point to this narrative, and certainly they have prepared their own population for this narrative. If there really is no deal by November 24th, it will be crucial in terms of world opinion who will be made responsible for the failure of the negotiations. And because both sides will have their story to tell, it will become important who will make the next move, who will be seen as the one worsening relations or worsening the situation, whether it will be Iran starting to increase its enrichment or whether it will be the West or the United States increasing their sanctions. Whoever reverts first to a confrontative course, this party may be blamed for the failure of the negotiations itself. That's part of the dynamics which we may see after an eventual end of the talks.